Apparently, I missed something in my What Fits the Salvation video. One viewer's comment reminded me that, so thank you so much. I missed testing the top Fury hanger of the Starlancer TAC. Let's see if the top hanger fits the Salvation. Oh, it's really close. However, it almost fit, but it doesn't. It's a little too long and a little too wide. Yeah, you do need a carrot hanger to fit this. However, the ramp of the TAC or Starlancer Max does fit the Salvation, as I have shown you in yesterday's video. Now, the only thing is you cannot use your landing gear. So you're gonna have to fly in and leave some room in the front so the pilot can get off, and then just cut engine and leave the ship like this. Yeah, it's a little bit risky, so if you can avoid using the Starlancer TAC to carry the Salvation, then avoid it. If you cannot avoid it, then this is the best way to fit the Salvation. And coming out of the ship is also quite easy. So that's something I missed in yesterday's video. And what else did I miss? Oh, right, the intro. Hey guys, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the RSI Salvation, this ship is more surprising, more versatile, more useful, has more potential than we know. And in this video, we're gonna do some further and more detailed tests, and we're gonna push this ship to its limit. Do not judge the ship by its size. But before we start, let's talk about the basic specs for the ship. The RSI Salvation is a very small ship. However, it's a size 2 ship, so you are not able to call the ship on any of the mining station vehicle pads, which is a shame really, because the ship is really small. We should be able to call them, but we cannot. The ship is also quite fragile. Total health point is only 5,500. The vital part for the ship is in its body, only 2,400 hit points. SCM speed for the ship is 205. Forward strafe 290 meters per second. Maneuverability pitch, yaw, and roll 45, 45, and 140 degrees per second. That's pretty decent. Hydrogen fuel 25 SCU and quantum fuel 1 SCU. So with that amount of quantum fuel, this ship is not meant for multiple jumps, not meant for long range travel, because it has only one size 1 quantum drive, 2 size 1 shield, 1 size 1 cooler, and 1 size 1 power plant. This ship only has 2 size 1 hard points. That's all the weapons it has, no missiles. This ship is quite stealthy. The front cross-section is only 1,668, side is 5,936, and top is 7,343. I have checked on the SP viewer. If I give only 1 engine pip and 1 cooler pip and turn off everything else, turn off weapon, turn off shield, turn off tractor beam, turn off life support, the best signature among IR, EM, and cross-section is the IR, which is 5,600, which means this ship can be as stealthy as around 5 or lower than 5 kilometers. But provided, of course, you're using all stealth components. As we all know, the Salvation is a starter salvage ship, and CIG did say that the salvage arm for the Salvation is bespoke, but maybe there is some kind of bug that if you go to the vehicle loadout manager for the Salvation, click utility, you will find out that the salvage head is not bespoke. For example, I can use the trawler module. By default, you have 2 chic scripper module, but I have switched it to trawler module. The trawler scripper module are from the Reclaimer. Can you believe it? I can switch from the Reclaimer salvage head. Now, I can also switch with the dual abrade scripper module from the Drake Vulture. So these 2 salvage arm are the dual abrade scripper module from the Drake Vulture. You can see on my screen. Each side is a brake scraper module. Now, as we all know, for the Drake Vulture, each of the salvage arm not only has the scraper module, it also have a tractor beam module. So it's two things in one salvage arm. So each of these salvage arms also has a tractor beam function. If I unlock the ship port, I can now detach this salvage head and detach this one as well. And now get back on my salvation. Let's see some magic. Now look at this. I can detach the small salvage head. It's this small on the salvation. Leave it here. And then attach one. We can attach this one. Look at how big it is. And then attach another one. Done. So to do this, you do need an extra person because once you leave the pilot seat, the salvage arm will automatically attract it inside. So you need an extra person. You have to be on the pilot seat, or someone has to be in the pilot seat for the salvage arm to be extended. Now, look at this. So funny. It's huge. And now, we have dual tractor beam module on this thing. I can tractor the gun. Not only that, you also have the dual trawler scraper module. I cannot do any salvage in my hangar, but we're gonna do that later. We're gonna bring the ship out. Now, if I retract, and it looks like this. I don't think this is supposed to happen. They're probably gonna patch it, but this is quite funny. There are two ways that CIG can patch this. One is completely disable the ability to detach any of the salvage head from the ship itself. If we cannot detach them, then we can't switch them at all, just as the bespoke cannons on the Polaris or the Perseus. If they do that, I would say, what a shame. But if they do not lock these ports, then maybe they can only lock the size. Because for the salvation, if we are only able to use a smaller one, then we can always choose one salvage arm as a small salvage head and the other salvage arm as a tractor beam. Or you can choose to put two tractor beams on the ship. And now you will have a tractor beam ship, a pilot-controlled tractor beam ship, a very useful thing for ships such as a Starlink's Attack or Carrack, which does not come with a tractor beam. So the Salvation can be a tractor beam ship, or later down the road, they can even add the repairing arms on the ship, especially after engineering comes in. So the little Salvation can be the little man-controlled drones, can repair ships flying around, especially the capital ships. Repair components, repair hulls, and they can increase the repairing speed if you're using a ship to repair, other than the handheld tractor beams to repair. So this ship has a lot of potential. But as of right now, we can enjoy this little Salvation with the Drake Vulture salvage head. Now, before we head out to do salvage, there's something else we can do to the ship. We can make this little Salvation a multi-crew ship. How do we do that? All we need to do is to grab a chair and then snap it inside. Like this. Maybe even like this outside. Can enjoy the view a little bit. Now sit. Now I am sitting on the ship. You know what? This ship can actually be turned into a taxi. So one chair here, one chair here. Ooh, how many chairs can we put? One SU space, you can put 2 chairs, which means you have 12 chairs you can put in here. Maybe you leave a little bit of room. You can put at least 6 chairs or 8 chairs. Let's grab a few more chairs. And one more right here. I don't have enough chairs, but if we do like this, or even just one row of seats. Like this. How many? That's 6 of them. And each seat we can sit here. Yeah, that's nice. And also Luke sits here. Oh, it's a little drop ship. So a salvage ship, a tractor beam ship, maybe possibly a repair ship, and now a taxi and a drop ship. What else can this little ship not do? This is incredible. Okay, get out of the seat. It's like this. It's not too bad. It did not glitch me through the ship. So this is 6 seats on each side. And total, you can put 12 seats here. And in the middle, you can still walk. This is kind of like the Argo personnel. The Argo personnel has, I think, 12 seats. So this little ship can be a drop ship or taxi or even a shuttle. Not only that, you can also carry some missiles. Oh, not the size 4 missile. Yeah, this cargo space is quite small. The size 4 missile will not fit. Oh yeah, we can snap a pepper box in there. We can snap a couple of them. But of course, we cannot use them. We can also snap some size 3 weapons. I think this might be the biggest weapon that we can snap here. So 2 size 3 weapons. So what a surprising little ship this is. Now, let's go do some operations. Okay, Luke sits here. Now, I have a crew member, and I'm gonna be using the Carrack. The Carrack is a perfect fit for this little salvation. It's like a chef's kiss. You can put the salvation whether in the top hangar or the cargo hangar. You also have the cargo pods for extra cargos. The Carrack is saved with the salvation. It's a perfect fit. Also have room to go around. Alright, I'm just gonna stop right here and do some salvage. And for this test, I'm just gonna salvage my own ship, this Carrack. Let's go. I'm gonna start right here. Okay, switching to trawler scraper module. Ooh! This is insane. This little ship can do this amount of salvage, this area. Yeah, they definitely gonna nerf it. Or gonna patch it. This is way too fast. Less than 30 seconds. I got almost 1 SCU. The trawler scraper module is a module for the reclaimer. Now, we used it on the little salvation. This is too much. So have a little fun while we have it. Now, if I press G, I can use gimbal. So I can rotate the ship, move the ship forward and backwards, but I cannot move out of this position. And I can also control the salvage head. Very useful. That's it. 6 SCU. Fuel station full. Wow, didn't take long. Okay, let's eject. Auto ejecting. Take a look. So I do have Luke in here, but I put a chair at the very corner. So I think we can have 5 SCU here without blocking Luke. This is number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Oh, the number 5. I think it's right here. It detects there's something here. So this one just ejected right there. And filler station blocked. So at this moment, I can keep salvaging to get extra 6 SCU, and then I'm gonna unload it to the ship. So 0.1, yeah, I can keep salvaging it. Another 6 SCU, done. Didn't take long. Time to unload them. Personally, I think the Carrack might be the best mothership for the Salvation. You have Salvation hangars, and you have these cargo pods. You also have medical beds, and plenty of room. Also, a lot of turrets. Just gonna free Luke, so that Luke can start tractoring. Now, the only problem with this ship is that here we do not have any terminal. So if you want to use the panel to control the salvage filler station, you're gonna have to go back to your pilot seat. So continue ejecting, and Luke will be tractoring. Once it's done, I can go back to salvaging. Gonna salvage the rest of the ship. I just find out that once you click auto ejecting while you are salvaging, the filler station is ejecting. So I was wondering why I have not salvaged a lot of RMCs, because it's keep ejecting. I already have 6 SU here while I was salvaging earlier. So I don't have to click that button again. I just need to salvage another 6 SCU, make it total 12 SCU. And that is it. My filler station is full. That's another 12 SCU of RMC. And now let's unload them. And now that's it. Every single RMC is loaded onto the Carrack. Just gonna land inside the ship. Now let's go sell them. And now I just applied this new paint to my Carrack. Wow. It's not bad at all. We're heading to Odyssey to sell these RMCs. Alright, we have landed. Oh, the ship is very smoky. Very smoky. I wonder why. Now, every single RMC is on the grid. I made sure to snap them, so I'm gonna sell directly on the ship. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to store the ship first. There we go. Make sure that the ship is, oh, maybe not safely stored. Okay, that's good. Alright, TDD at Odyssey. Let's check it out. I'm gonna sell directly from the ship. Choose the Envo Carrack. There we go. I got 38 SCU. So even though I had a lot of fun salvaging with the Salvation, however, we have to face the reality because CIG has nerfed the RMC price greatly. Close to 40% nerf. So with 1.5 hours of work salvaging all 38 SCU, I can only make 200k AUEC. And cargo auto load, it also takes 1.8k away for the cost, which takes 2 minutes to unload. That's good. This feature is very good. I can sell directly from my ship, processing order. There we go, successful. So this is the reality of the current salvaging gameplay. It's nerfed a lot. Now with 2 hours of work, if I do the space combat missions, I can make close to 1 million or even more than 1 million. But instead of all this time, I can only barely making 200k AUEC. Now, another thing worth mentioning about the Salvation is, I didn't test in this video, is that you can totally snap a 1 or 2 or 4 SU of cargo box on the grid, the storage cargo, so that you can do some friendly bunker missions. It's small, quick, easy to land. After you do those bunker missions, you can do a lot of loots. So that's why I wouldn't use the Salvation for salvage in real gameplay. I would use it for a lot of other creative use. Bunker runs, dropship, taxi, shuttle. I'm probably gonna put tractor beams on it and put into the ships which do not have a tractor beam. So incredible, isn't it? This little ship brings so many surprises. It's really more than meets the eye. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.